The royal pain of being a king. Ah yes, the King Cobra, crowned as the longest venomous snake on earth, feared by all, worshipped in temples, and hyped in documentaries. But let's get something straight. Being a King Cobra sucks. You think it's all glory and venom and hissing at peasants? Nope. It's more like a never-ending episode of Survivor Jungle Edition, but every contestant wants to eat you, mate with you, or both. And sometimes they're your own species. Yikes. So buckle up, because we're diving tongue first into the scaly soap opera of being the so-called king of the snake world. Chapter 1. Born to slither, destined to die. You're born inside a leathery egg, buried in a pile of leaf litter that your mum fiercely guarded for like a week. Then she bails. No farewell kisses, no bedtime story. Nothing. Welcome to life, baby Cobra. You're 10 inches long, smell like death, and literally everyone thinks you're a snack. Hawks, yum. Mongooses, double yum. Monitor lizards, baby King Cobra on toast. You know that royal nursery with soft sheets and lullabies? Nah, your crib is full of fungus, ants, and terrifying insects. Good luck not being eaten in the first 24 hours. Chapter 2. Venom doesn't pay the rent. Yes, you're venomous. Your bite is a neurotoxic nightmare, like hitting the brain's off switch. But guess what? You're still broke. You don't get dental insurance for those fangs. You don't get credit for being able to kill an elephant. Instead, you spend your days hissing around forests looking for rats and frogs like a medieval intern. And just when you find a decent meal, some rival cobra shows up, flares their hood, and hisses in your face like it's snake tinder, and you swiped left. Chapter 3. Everybody hates you, even your own kind. Forget the fairy tale of snake camaraderie. King Cobras are cannibalistic jerks. Yup, they eat other snakes, sometimes even other King Cobras. Your best case scenario? You run into a slightly larger King Cobra who decides you'd look better half digested. So much for brotherhood. Chapter 4. The love life is a nightmare. Romance? Please. To find a mate, male King Cobras follow pheromone trails like a drunk texting his ex. If he's lucky, he finds a female. If he's really lucky, she doesn't eat him. Then begins the mating dance, which looks more like two wet noodles fighting in slow motion. Eventually, they mate, but don't expect cuddles. There's no dinner, no post-date selfies, just slither away before she gets hungry. Chapter 5. Snake versus Mongoose, the bad matchup. Mongooses, the eternal enemy. You're 4 meters long, full of venom, and look like a living death rope. But mongooses, these fuzzy little speed demons, are immune to your venom. That's right, you strike with lethal precision, and all they do is dodge, laugh, and then go full WWE on you. It's like being Superman, but all your enemies are made of kryptonite. Chapter 6. Death by climate, humans, or stupidity. Let's talk survival. Climate change is messing with your forest home. Deforestation is eating up your territory like termites in a wooden palace. And humans? Don't get me started. They fear you, sure, but they also worship you, kill you, capture you, or toss you into bottles of snake wine. And sometimes King Cobras just do dumb things, like chasing prey into a road and getting flattened by a truck. Long live the king. Right? Chapter 7. The crown comes with no castle. King Cobra. Sounds royal, right? Let's break that down. Throne? Nope. You sleep in termite mounds. Servants? Just ants that crawl on you. Royal meals? Dead frogs and the occasional rat. Your entire kingdom is a dense, humid jungle filled with predators, parasites, and people who think you'd look good as a belt. Royalty never felt so tragic. Chapter 8. Parenting, the only nice thing you do. Okay, to be fair, you're one of the only snakes that builds a nest and guards your eggs. Mother cobras go full mama bear mode for weeks. No food, just vigilante protection. It's adorable, noble even. But after the eggs hatch, she disappears faster than your internet during a monsoon. Parental care ends the moment the babies show signs of life. Welcome to the world, sweeties. Mummy's got to go hiss at a mongoose now. Peace. Chapter 9. Pop culture is no friend. You'd think being in every Jungle Book, documentary, and kung fu movie would help your rep. Nope. You're always the villain, hissing, flaring your hood, hypnotizing people, which you don't actually do, and then dying to some hero with a machete. Your image is so bad even other snakes are like, whoa bro, not all of us. Chapter 10. Longest venomous snake, longest list of problems. At up to 18 feet long, you're the longest venomous snake alive. That sounds impressive, until you realize it's just a longer target. You need more food, more territory, and more luck to survive. And when you're cold-blooded and enormous, it's like being a living, breathing microwave dinner for anything desperate enough to try. Also, your giant size makes you slower and clumsier in tight spaces. You can't even fit in some burrows anymore. Imagine being too royal for your own bedroom. Bonus chapter: The History of Fear. Humans have feared you for thousands of years. You're in myths, legends, and temple carvings. You're a god in some cultures and a demon in others. But what do you get out of it? Snakeskin boots, decapitations, and fang-milking labs. The PR team really dropped the ball. Conclusion: why it sucks to be king. So what did we learn? Being the King Cobra is like being a celebrity in a horror movie. You're feared, misunderstood, and everyone wants something from you, your venom, your skin, your life story for a low-budget documentary. You fight, you slither, you hiss, and you still end up the bad guy in some jungle fable told by a wide-eyed 10-year-old. So next time you see a king cobra flaring its hood, remember, he's not showing off. He's just tired of everyone's crap. Why it sucks to be a king cobra? Because sometimes royalty just means you're the biggest venomous loser in the forest.